Grand Rising, guys. It is the last day of February 2023. I'm on my way to work, obviously. I wanted to make this quick video. I hope you can hear me well enough because I forgot my freaking purse. And I cannot turn back because I'll be exactly on time. If I turn back, I'll be late. Oh, well. But I got this beautiful download from this morning up until a few seconds ago. And I was like, oh my God, I just have to share this good news, right? Tomorrow, March 1st, we have Jupiter and Venus coming conjunct in Aries. Aries, of course, is the first sign of the zodiac. It is the new beginning. It is the I am, right? And oh my God, I just feel like a gush of emotion coming on to me. Like I just wanted to cry, but happy tears. I wanted to cry happy tears. And if you want to cry happy tears too, okay? So this gust of emotion of happy tears was coming on to me, and it was just this immense love and hope and just all these good things. You know, it was like everything your heart could imagine, everything you've ever worked so hard for, God's highest and best for you. I just felt all of that coming through. And what I was shown and told by the planetary beings and Supreme Creator is March 1st with Venus and Jupiter conjunct in Aries. It's like a tuning fork. I heard ding, and then I literally saw a tuning fork. So it's like a tuning fork, and it's setting the tone. Jupiter and Venus in Aries is setting the tone for the new age, right? And here's the thing, right? Anything not in that vibration is what's going to fall away, okay? Cannot be part of that new world, right? So that's what Jupiter and Venus coming together and coming through Aries, that Aries energy pushing them through, that's what it means. And that's what we're going to receive. So what you have vibrating on that vibration of that Venus and Jupiter conjunct in Aries, that is what is going to manifest upon the new earth for you, okay? And they're setting the tone, I was told. And then comes Saturn, Big Papa Saturn. Saturn. When Big Papa Saturn comes into Pisces, which is the final sign of the zodiac, that is your final manifestation. That's March 7th, a couple of days after my birthday, which is real cool. So my birthday week is going to be pretty wow, which is starting tomorrow. Saturn coming in is grounding in, even though Pisces is that watery, mutable energy. It's what we were building in the ethereal. Pisces is all about what we've been building all this time in the ethereal, right? For the new age. So Saturn comes in and solidifies that. And so Saturn comes in and starts solidifying that, right? And I was shown a scaffolding around me. And I was like a building, this building that was going to be built, whatever. It was like half torn down, half built. So Saturn puts up that scaffolding. And it's based on the tone that Venus and Jupiter has set. So that scaffolding goes up with that first pass of Saturn, right? And then the 23rd, or is it the 20th? Well, you know, the equinox is the 20th. Right? Aries season, the equinox, March 20th. And that is the new beginning. The construction of the actual building begins. Well, excuse me. Because that works together that equinox energy is working together. It's like the materials are gathered. It starts working together. The scaffolding is done by then, right? The 20th. And then marches in Pluto. We know Pluto, the death card in the tarot, is all about breaking away of the old completely so the new can rise. So the scaffolding is up, which is set to the tone. The scaffolding set up by Saturn in Pisces is set to the tone and the vibration, quote unquote, the tone of Jupiter and Aries, connecting to that Aries equinox. And remember, it's also the full moon on the 7th too, the same time as the Saturn enter Pisces, and the full moon is on the opposite, of course, which is Virgo, and Virgo is an earth sign again. So it's about organization, right? Anyone have a Virgo child? My son, before he was even 1, he could half crawl, half walk. He make sure everybody's shoes were in line and had his little toys in line in size order. The kid wasn't even 1 year old yet. It was hysterical. And unfortunately, my daughter used to go mess him up, and he would freak out and start crying. He remembers it to this day. It was so cute. Any which ways, if you know a Virgo, that's what they're all about. Organization, right? I'm surprised I'm not a Virgo, because I'm that way too. So that organization way, organizing it, that full moon completion. And then we're back to that equinox energy, right? And you know that full moon and new moon energy lasts for 3 days. So on that third day, the 23rd, some bug in here. On the third day, on the 23rd, that is when Pluto goes into Capricorn. Pluto comes out of Capricorn, the old, tearing apart that old, comes into the new to rip down that old that is stagnant, expose it in the Aquarius energies. What are the Aquarius energies? Information, micro and macro. So that Pluto energy comes in with that death card energy to do that, to plow its way, break it down, while the scaffolding is up, which is by Saturn, that was set up by Saturn. And what does Pisces look like? Pisces is these 2 lines on the side and the line across the middle, right? Looks like scaffolding. That just hit me. It just showed me that. So it looks like scaffolding, doesn't it? So that energy of Pluto is ripping down that old, that's holding back the new, and anything that's not set attuned to that scaffolding, which is set attuned to the Venus and Jupiter energy, is going to come down. That includes people. For example, I'll tell you guys right now, I had started with the new moon in Virgo back in August of last year. I was trying to sell my mother's house. Now, stuff went stupid. Was it August? It started back then, and then it ramped up more. But that's when the thoughts first hit me to do that and to bring her to South Florida, blah, blah, blah. But then everything fell through due to other family members' fears, right? And then my mother caught on to that fear and changed her mind. I was like, you know what? Screw you all. I'm out of this. And now, sunrise. Can I catch the sunrise? And now it's coming around again. That just hit me again. It's like, why do you think this is coming around again? Because there were things that you needed to do that weren't done, like change the deed to me, since I'm power of attorney, so I can get it done easier, and so it won't fall under my mom, that she's making this type of money, blah, 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 healthcare, you know how it works with Medicare and crap like that. So I make sure I can get her assistance, help, and stuff like that. So, but then I was told certain things about my mom and her not being part of the new age, right? So I'm like, with Pluto coming in, what is going to happen? And yeah, it's a lot about just going ahead in the dust of construction going on around you and not seeing exactly what's going on. You're not in fire. You're not getting burnt. You're not going to get scorched by smoke inhalation or anything like that and die from the smoke inhalation before you die before the fire gets you and burns you up. But, and by the way, she's in the hospital. She went to the hospital the day before yesterday. She's all right though, but I don't know. Let's see what's going on, especially with Pluto coming around and knowing that she's not supposed to be part of the New Age and the things that I was shown. But that's just an example of how things are coming around and the old being taken away for the new to flourish. Certain things cannot go into the New Age. And a friend of mine was selling her home. Here's an example. I know my love. She's like my sister. She watches my videos. Hope you don't mind me saying this, but she was trying to sell her home in New York, and it's been going on since the beginning of this year, right? It's a townhome, so you got a condo board and all that kind of crap. So the couple, she just found out, was not approved after months and months and months, after a couple of months, I should say. But it was like they were holding space for the right person to come in. But now she got this young guy, some 30-something-year-old guy whose mom is a realtor, who popped on in and was like, okay, this is the right house for my son. This is the right town home for my son. And he's a police officer. And things are moving along, and it looks like he's going to get approved come March. And I told her, you're going to close in March. Don't worry. You're going to close in March. You're going to close in March. I didn't know it was going to be with a different person, but you see how the old didn't work out, but then the new came in? It's coming in with those energies, because last week I experienced the Saturn energies coming in. It was like, it was just like, I literally felt like my ethereal body being ripped from my physical body. But, you know, it wasn't a bad thing. It was, hey, I'm coming, I'm here. My energy, since you have such a strong connection with me. Remember, we did that stuff for Saturn, releasing Saturn from the bondages of the dark and everything. So hold Psalm 91, and, you know, to your minds and to your hearts, and, you know, remind, not that God needs reminding, but I like to say it every morning. I say, God, please remember to keep your promises of Psalm 91 to me and to my team V. Okay, I say that every morning. It's like, and I say, thank you for keeping your promises of Psalm 91. And I call on Yeshua. I said, Yeshua, you're part of it. Keep the promises of Psalm 91 to me and my team, because we busted it out of the park, man. We didn't falter, we didn't fall. You know, we didn't get lost in airy-fairy shit. You know, we kept it real. So, good job, team. All right, so almost at my exit. Much love to you guys. And, yeah, we're here. Yay! We did it. Much love. We got this.